How's it going, guys? I'm back with a World Cup blog. You might wonder where I've gone. Well, during the quarterfinals, I was on a stag weekend and I got so absolutely smashed out of my tree. I mean, I was absolutely obliterated for the entire weekend. Sunday, I was inconsolable. I was puking up everywhere. If I wasn't spewing up, I was asleep. So, so for Sunday, I was gone. And to be honest with you, obliterated all weekend meant I was obliterated for the entire quarterfinal. So I've had to watch some highlights of the quarterfinals just to have a good look at, I saw all the games except for travelling down. It was in Newquay. It was travelling down. Obviously, the France and Germany game was being played, and then also by the time we got there, I think the Brazil game, it was the Brazil game because if I remember right, it was the Holland game, the Holland and Argentina games Saturday, Brazil and France versus Germany on the Friday. So, get myself back into life now because going back to that weekend is starting to bring the old feelings back, to be honest with you. So basically, Germany were good enough to see off France. If they were good enough to stop France from scoring, they were going to be good enough to beat them. I thought Colombia would give Brazil a better go than what they did, but Brazil had enough to see Colombia off. But then obviously we'll go on to what happened after that. Argentina beat Belgium. Yeah, I mean, it was the score people expected, I suppose, That's basically what it's going to be. Like, the expected scoreline ended up, coming up, but in not the fashion you'd expect them all to. Obviously, so Holland got through against Costa Rica on penalties. It's a bit of a thing about them bringing Tim Krul on as a sub just for the penalty shootout, but if you've got the sub available and he's going to do good, why not? It's got to be done. And obviously, not bringing Tim Krul ended up costing them the semi-final, and we'll come to that anyway. Semi-finals. What way do I even begin on how the hell did Germany beat Brazil the way they did? I mean, it was like, what the hell is going on? I mean, where did that come from, really? I mean, in my mind, I always felt that the team that were going to win was going to be Germany in the end. I thought Germany had enough about them, especially against a Brazil team without Thiago Silva and without Neymar. But even that, Brazil should have had enough about them to at least stop them from conceding 7 freaking goals, 7. I mean, 7-1, has that even been done in a World Cup game, let alone a World Cup semi-final? To be utterly humiliated on your own turf in front of all your own loyal fans in the way that they did. I mean, taking nothing away from Germany because they were simply spectacular. They were bang on. There was absolutely no faulting the way Germany played. If it wouldn't have, you'd have put anyone in front of Germany that night, and Germany would have beaten them. Maybe not everybody would have lost 7-1 against Germany, but I think you know where I'm coming from. At the end of the day, Germany were just so much better in every single area, every single area. But, the point I've made about Brazil now, I've always said I felt that they didn't have, enough good players or enough bottle about them to perform in front of their home fans. I mean, they were carried by Neymar at the semi-final, and when Neymar's back went, they couldn't get carried anymore. And when they came up against a team like Germany, and I'm sorry to say, Germany just was so much better in every single department. You look at them all, player for player. I think Germany beat Brazil in most areas of the pitch. Player for player, pound for pound, and Germany are a team that have played together for a long time. 6 of these players have played together at under 21 level. So, yeah, the post-mortem for Brazil, overconfidence, and the appraisal for Germany is they know how to play like a team. They're world-class players who know how to play together, and at the end of the day, you're going to win things with that. I mean, it's a surprise that this band of players haven't won anymore. You know, I mean, they should have won the Euros as far as I'm concerned. You know, I thought even though obviously Spain went on to win it, I still felt that Germany should have won it. I felt the World Cup beforehand, I felt Germany could have won it, but it's amazing what can happen. One game where just one or two players, just having an off game can completely disrupt everything. But as you know, Brazil just completely fell apart. They came back into it, but unfortunately, as they were getting into the box, once they realised they were not going to score, it's the old, I'll tell you what, let's throw myself down onto the ground and see if the referee can be conned. I mean, when you're losing by 5, it's not the most impossible scoreline in the world to come back from, although it's just unheard of. It don't happen. People don't come back from 5 goals down. 7 goals then. 7-0 it was until Oscar had a tap in. I mean, I think Germany were really disappointed with conceding that, but I can't stop talking about it because I can't get it out of my head how the hell that happened though. I gave you the reasons why it happened, but that many goals is just not normal. These types of games, World Cup semi-finals, is a 2-1 win, not a friggin' 7-1 win. A convincing 2-1 win, 3-1 win even, fucking 7-1 though. So I'm just gonna keep banging on about it all day, but it's amazing how you go from a game like that, 7-1, to the next game in the semi-final, and it was absolute toilet. It was shit. It was a shit football match. The big players didn't play big. Messi just wasn't in the game. Robin, whenever he was on the ball, he looked like he was capable of doing something, but he just didn't. I mean, it was just end-to-end shite. So all it was shite. But then the penalty shootout happened. Argentina won. Personally, if we move on to predictions for everything, I think Brazil down in the dumps, absolutely battered. Their confidence is absolutely battered, and I think the Dutch are going to beat them and take 3rd place. Brazil to finish 4th, and then just simply by the way Germany have played in this World Cup, they haven't played amazingly. They haven't played overly convincingly at times, but when it comes to the bigger teams, they smash it. They did it against France, they did it against Brazil, and they did it against Portugal. I mean, all the other teams that they played have not been massive teams. I mean, capable teams, of course. Any team that qualifies for a World Cup is a capable team. But the fact is, when Germany need to come up big, they come up massive. So are Argentina going to have enough about them to stop them after what I saw against, with them against Holland? No. So I'm saying Germany to win the World Cup, 2-0 in the final, and I think to win the 3rd place is obviously Holland, and I'm saying 2-1. I'm not going to put my money on Fred getting a goal or Joe, because they're a couple of freaking donkeys, but maybe Oscar, again, another goal from something. It'll be 2-0, and then Oscar will get one at the end in a very similar way. I could maybe even see Brazil coming out, spitting their dummy out of the pram, and I can see them get themselves sent off. A player get himself sent off in the game. So maybe a red card in that game if there's a good odds on it. I doubt if there will be, but if there's decent odds, a red card at any time could be a good shout in that one. So this will be the last one. Actually, no, I'm going to do a roundup. I'm going to do a World Cup roundup blog, which will be my last one. So yes, peace and quiet from me and my ugly mug, happy days. Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed the World Cup as much as I have. It's been brilliant, except for the odd games like the Argentina and Holland semi-final. They were dumb, Get home from work, want to chill and watch that shite. Yeah, you just want to stick it out when it goes to extra time and penalties, really, don't you? But it doesn't matter anyway. I mean, it's been a great World Cup, and like I said, Germany to win, Argentina to be runners-up, Holland 3rd, and Brazil 4th. And to be honest with you, Germany and Argentina, if you remember in my initial blog, they were the 2 teams I handpicked, really, I thought would do well. The teams, I'd say Brazil to go to win it if they were big enough to live up to the expectation, the hype, and the expectancy on them. But I question whether they were capable of that, and as I thought, they came unstuck. Germany, for me, were the European team to go for it, and Argentina were the South American team to go for it. And well, funny enough, they're both in the final, you know, so don't think I've been far off wrong with it, have I? Just wish I'd had some money on it, you know, cheeky 20 quid on Germany to win, and maybe a tenner each way on Argentina, and I might have come up quids in, but, you know, it's like, you know, I like the odd little bet here and there, you know, just to make it fun, but I don't like to stake too much money on things, you know, because, you know, a lot of the time I'm really wrong about things, and I tend to lose a lot of money, so I'm trying to curb it a little bit now. Anyway, yeah. Tonight is the third place playoff. Tomorrow, no. Yeah, it's Saturday today, isn't it? I've had a hard long week. I have, you know. So, one thing quickly: Newport County and Wales Football Manager will be coming back this weekend. So you will see episodes of each, hopefully later tonight, and hopefully another one each tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you in the roundup, guys. Germany to win, Holland to come third. Catch you later. Cheerio for now.